everybody, today we're looking at the infamous Shocker Deuce Air trigger, specifically on the XLS. This trigger comes in at $54.99, so it better bring everything to the table if you're asking me. I don't think I've ever seen an aftermarket trigger cost this much. Now they say it's thinner, lighter, more responsive than the XLS trigger, and that is in fact true. When you hold it in your hands and when you use it, it feels extremely light. It's kind of reminiscent, to me at least, of the earlier Bob Long triggers and how bouncy they are. So if that's a feature that you're looking for, then this is definitely a trigger that you should check out. This trigger can be modified to feel more loose, but that's definitely not the style they're going for with the extreme weight reduction that they've put into this trigger. It looks like they've also modified the post-travel screw. If you look in there, they've got it at an angle, what I interpret to be a little bit more of an angle to make it a little easier to modify when it's not removed from the gun. But these triggers are so easy to remove anyway, it's not really an issue for me. I mean, let's be honest, that thing looks good in there, and there's no arguing about that. Infamous did a really great job on the aesthetics, the build quality. For how light it does not feel cheap whatsoever, which I think is a feat in and of itself. The design, they really hit it out of the park. Something that you'll notice if you compare the face of the trigger side by side is that the infamous trigger is slightly smaller. For someone with large hands like myself, it makes this trigger a little less comfortable, but I can still appreciate how snappy the trigger is. It just doesn't fit my finger as well. So, at $54.99, is this something worth getting? I think that if you're unhappy with the current trigger and you want something bouncier, this is definitely it. If you're okay with the smooth action of the stock trigger, stick with it. You're not going to have a problem. But if you want something that you can get that exact response from, then the XLS trigger from Infamous is for you. Thanks for checking this out, guys. I will see you in the next one.